toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube cause it did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang.
Yo, got lots to talk about. Catch my breath a little bit. This is the last day of the NBA for a while. We're about to go into the off season after today. So this is the final day of the NBA season. And you know I had to bring it to y'all, man. We got lots to talk about. I got to talk about Canelo versus Terrence Crawford. They had a press conference for September 13th. That fight is taking place. If you love boxing, please be there to watch that fight. And if you like Jake Paul will be boxing next week. So be there. Boxing is always the sport to watch. It's actually one of my favorite sports. Actually may be my favorite sport. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't know that. But here's the thing. Also want to talk about the finals today. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is balling, but his teammates need to follow him. He may have to drop 50 tonight to win this game. See, this is what having a star player could do for your team. He could play 2 quarters of great basketball, put the team on his back, and win the game. That's very possible. This is the difference to why star players get credit when they win championships a lot, because they do a lot of the heavy lifting. And he's going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting. And this is an embarrassment with Tyrese Halliburton being out. And they can't seem to get a blowout. It seems like whenever the Thunder wants to make a run, Indiana comes right back. And if they win this game without Tyrese on the floor, it's not going to look good for the so-called MVP. Yo, Zach, what up, Zach? What it do? Hope everything is good with you out there in Florida. Black Jesus, what up? You said Kevin Durant is title chasing again? Well, he got a good chance of winning another title on Houston if they could actually stay healthy. I mean, Houston is a young team, but they definitely upgraded with Kevin Durant. I mean, you can't say it's a downgrade getting a talent like Kevin Durant. Let's not take Kevin Durant for granted now. It's still Kevin Durant. Y'all know who it is, right? Kevin Durant. I mean, let's not pretend like Kevin Durant isn't an all-time great. He's Kevin Durant. I'm not going to take that away from him. I'd be stupid to say something like that. You know? Yeah, speedy recovery. I mean, a lot of the guys getting that same injury. I think Dame got the same thing. Jason Tatum, same thing. And now Tyrese, same thing. So these players need to get their health. If everybody getting the same injury, they need to probably have a better diet or a better workout routine, man. Because all these players getting the same injury. Yeah, India's in great shape because the Thunder can't find a groove. Every time they seem to get into a rhythm, Indiana comes right back. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to need somebody to step up. Somebody going to have to do the stepping up. Even if it's not a lot, do a little bit of stepping up. What you want? You agree too. That's why you get your mouth open, right? So that's the situation. Yeah. Achilles injuries is very common now. So maybe something in their diet, their workout routine is not looking good. Yeah, somebody got to step up. Somebody better step up. They're missing a lot of threes. It's like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there playing by himself. Shai is the only guy balling. I guess Shai is the only guy that got the memo that this is a game 7. Because this game would have been a blowout. It would have been a blowout if those teammates actually stepped up. Yeah, he's fighting Julio Cesar Chavez. Somebody in that family. I forget who it was, but it's in that same family tree of the Julio Cesar Chavez family. They got a bunch of them dudes, in that family. That family rolls deep when it comes to boxing. Yeah, they are a 2-man army right now. I mean, they can't do. They're only down by a point. So if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts on the show, he may have to go for 50. He may have to start hitting some threes. He can win the game. He could put the team on his back and win the game. But it's going to be hard. It'd be much easier if those guys step up to the plate. Pascal Siakam is playing great defense. He all over his man today, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford versus Canelo. Oh, my God. I can't wait for that fight. Terrence Crawford is probably trying to make history because he's going to weight divisions like 3 classes up. It's not his weight size. So he could get wrecked by Canelo if he ain't doing his shit right. He's definitely going to be slower. There's no doubt in my mind that he's going to be a slower boxer. So that's going to be something to look out for. Also in today's news, you got Kevin Durant going to the Houston Rockets, y'all. Kevin Durant, wow. Now, they did get away some defense. You got away Dylan Brooks. Do y'all think Phoenix Suns got fleeced? Or did Phoenix Suns make away good? What is y'all opinion? Is this a good trade? Yeah, man. I don't know if Terrence Crawford could beat Canelo at 168. That is not his weight size, bro. That's really pushing it. Okay, so a lot of y'all saying good trade for Phoenix. I think Phoenix got some draft picks, right? Bad trade for the Suns. Okay. I mean, they got some draft pick. What else you expect them to do? Kevin Durant was going to be on the move. I told y'all that. I told y'all that in the regular season that Kevin Durant was going to get traded to Golden State. He turned down the trade. He could have been in Golden State again if he wanted to, because they was going to pull the trigger on that. That's an absolutely 100% fact. They gave him a pass and said, hey, you know what? We'll keep you for the remaining of the season, and then we'll trade you. I was 100% right on that. Your boy was right. And don't be surprised if Giannis is on the move. But if he gets on the move, it's going to be in the summer. He ain't getting traded no time soon. So just be on the lookout for that. Yo, Shai, you got to cook, Shai. You got to cook. Your teammates ain't showing up. You got to cook. You got to put that team on your back. Oh, my God. What type of 3 was that? This dude just hit a 3 from the parking lot. We shot that shot from Mars. Oh, good shot blocked by Shat Holmgren. Oh, but Pascal comes right back. Pascal comes right back. If you're gonna beat Indiana tonight, you better beat them by earning it. You're gonna earn every little last minute of basketball to beat Indiana tonight. Indiana ain't going down without a fight, and I like that. I like that. I don't like the fact that they beat my Knicks, but I gotta respect that. I gotta respect the hell out of a hardworking team like Indiana. You know, despite the fact that they beat my Knicks, I gotta give them their respect, man. These some tough guys, man. They're tough. They're tough as nails, man. This Indiana Pacer team is tough. They want all the smoke. They want all the smoke. Man, Alex Caruso is such a game changer for OKC. He's one of the reasons why they're in the finals, to be honest with you, man. You added Alex Caruso to this team. He brought defense. He brought hustle, you know. No more fourth quarter droughts with KD. That is true. KD's an elite scorer. He's going to give Houston a closer, something they desperately need. Them young bucks could run up and down the court, dunk, fast break, block shots, play defense. Now, hey, sit down. Let's go sit down. Sit down. Okay, so now you got all those guys that can shot block. Well, I mean, just play young basketball. Do you think Houston could beat Golden State now? Maybe so. Maybe so. They could beat Houston. They could beat Golden State now a little more better because they got a closer now. They couldn't beat Golden State because Golden State had two closers. They had Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. Now they got one closer that could at least help them when they need it, because they could have gave Golden State a run for their money if they had a closer. That's what they needed, was a closer. Booker going to demand a trade. He should. They should blow that whole Phoenix Suns team up. Devin Booker should leave. Bradley Beal should leave. You know. And people said Kevin Durant wanted to go to Houston because Dylan Brooks was there. But you just lost Dylan Brooks. But man, Fred VanVleet, Kevin Durant, and that squad, that's going to be a good team. That's going to be a good team. Houston, the state of Texas, in good hands. My cousin is moving to Texas this year. Actually, next year. So I'll be able to go to Texas and chill out there for a while because I have some peeps now. And all these games, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, I'm going to have a lot of teams to pick from because all three of those teams making the playoffs. I don't know if Memphis making the playoffs, but I could tell you off the bat, if everybody's healthy, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Los Angeles Lakers, Golden State Warriors, Denver Nuggets, OKC, Minnesota. That's probably your 8 playoff teams right there. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing anybody? Because all three of those Texas teams is going to make the playoffs if they fully healthy. They got too much talent. On the Dallas side, you got Flagg Cooper. He's going to fit into that system just well. Then you got Anthony Davis, and you got Kyrie Irving, assuming that they come back or whatever the case may be. You know, Lakers going to need some defense and a center bad, or they may not make the playoffs this year. They could easily miss the playoffs because too many teams are getting better. If these teams get better and LA comes back with that same roster, they may not make the postseason, or they may be a play-in team. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what the fuck is going on here? I'm trying to do a live stream and people yelling and screaming outside. What the fuck is going on? Also, the QBME got to speak out. This has nothing to do with basketball. Listen, man. Jim Jones, what are you smoking? Jim Jones think he could compete with Nas. In what world is Jim Jones better than Nas? You don't get nothing in hip hop better than Nas. Nothing. Just keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. What are you talking about, brother? And then you say you look up to Nas, and Nas is one of the reasons why you rapping. So if that's the case, why are you trying to turn around and then give him fake love and try to diss him? That don't make any sense. If I looked up to somebody, I'm gonna say, hey, that guy was an inspiration to me. I got nothing bad to say about that guy. Leave it at that. Stop trying to make then stop doing some steak shit, then turn around and say, you know what, I'm better than him now. What does that even mean? You can't give somebody credit, then try to diss them the next minute. That's being backhanded. What are you talking about? Jim Jones got one hit single his whole career. One album from Nas has more hit singles than Jim Jones' whole career. What are we talking about? What world is Jim Jones? Man, let me stop. One verse from Nas is pretty much better than any verse that Jim Jones could come up with. Jim Jones not even the best. God, he's not even the best member of Dipset. What are we talking about, man? And I like Jim Jones. He stepped his pen game up, but Jim Jones ain't fucking with no Nas. Even Shannon Sharp was like, listen, man. Shannon Sharp couldn't even stand the cap. He said, man, stop that. You ain't fucking with Nas. And then Jim Jones was like, well, you don't be in the spots that I be. Shannon Sharp was like, I don't care if I'm in the middle of church. You ain't fucking with Nas. Shannon Sharp don't care what planet, what country he from. You ain't messing with Nas. He don't need to be in the same circle you in to know that. Come on, Capo, stop it. What are you doing, man? So go sit down somewhere. Make your money and sit down. Go and battle Cameron. You don't want no smoke with Nas. Leave Nas alone. It's funny. Nas won this battle without even saying nothing. That shows you how much of a better rapper he is. He don't even have to say nothing. Yeah, but Jim Jones not on none of those guys' level. Jay-Z and Nas are two of the best to ever do it. You can't mention a top 5 without a Jay-Z and a Nas on it. Most people got both of them dudes on there. You know, what are we talking about? But man. Oh, Shay comes right back with a 3. Shay, you're going to have to drop 50 tonight because your team may not show up. This game's supposed to be a blowout. Tyrese Halliburton ain't playing. But this goes to show you how tough Indiana is. I hope Indiana don't break up. Don't split this team up in the offseason. Please do not split this team up because I want my Knicks to get revenge and I want my Knicks to beat them the right way. If the Knicks is going to beat, I want us to beat Indiana full strength. I don't want them to have to change their roster. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is balling, but I don't know. His teammates on some crack tonight. Them been spoken that same stuff Jim Jones been spoken. Because he ain't getting that much help tonight. I don't know what these dudes doing. You just had a fast break layup and you just passed the ball into it. Man, what the hell these dudes doing? Finally, Shat Holmgren hit something. Yes, it's been a very interesting finals. Oh, I'm glad Brandon actually said that. Interesting finals that nobody actually watching, though, Brandon. That's the problem. Okay, see, look like they're going to get on a run. Once that crowd starts screaming and they keep hitting shots, it's going to come into a blowout. Jim Jones fucking them gut rocks. Balling! Yeah, them bowling rocks. You know, and Jim Jones, his pen game got better. He does make better music. Jim Jones got a new album and it's pretty good. But it ain't fucking with Nas. His pen game got better, though. Real talk, y'all, Jim Jones did get better. But he's not on Nas's level. If your name ain't Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, maybe even Kendrick, be quiet when we talking about Nas, all right? Because only the best of the best could talk about Nas and go at Nas. You know, that's it. I can hear you a little bit. What's up? Now, hold on. Speak. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I could try to hear you better. So could you really low, bro.
Hello, hello. God damn.
Damn.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you, but it's not 100% clear, bro.
All right, hold on.
Maybe log off and come back in. Yeah, that's Kid Trunks, but I think he ain't screaming from his laptop this time. When he bought his new laptop, that shit was popping. That you could hear the audio and everything come right do it. But I don't know if he do it, you know. And no disrespect to Jim Jones. A lot of people say, oh, you just saying that because you from QB. Ain't got nothing to do with me being from Queens. Anybody who listens to hip hop know Nas is one of the greatest. So let's skip the where you come from stuff. As just a hip hop purist, Nas is one of the GOATs. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. I mean, I don't know if Jim Jones not even better than Rakim. He's not better than Rakim, Cool G Rap, KRS-One. I mean, the list could go on and on. I can name like 50 rappers better than Jim Jones. Jim Jones not even better than Pusha T. Speaking of Pusha T, the clip's gonna have a classic. You seen what Pusha T spit against Travis Scott? Did y'all heard the lyrics Pusha T said about Travis Scott? I think he dissed Kanye in there too. Yo, Pusha T ain't playing, son. Pusha T just spit that shit. Yo, when it comes to that coke rap, that street coke rap, Pusha T got it. You know, he's not even better than Pete Rock. Yo, Brandon, you making me laugh at one, son. He said he's not even better than Pete Rock. Holy shit. He's not even better than Swiss Beats. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, son. I see you after the game. We still be here. We ain't going nowhere, man. This is the last day of the regular season. So I'll be here for a while kicking it with y'all, man. You know, I'll be here for a while kicking it with y'all, man. Y'all know how we do. Yeah. Pusha T got better too, man. Pusha T could spit. He could spit. And he battle tested too. You know, he had a little thing with Jim Jones, but Jim Jones made a diss song on Pusha T, but Pusha T didn't respond back. I think Pusha T was like, man, I don't even want to respond back. When you don't respond back, that just is one of two reasons. You don't want to give the guy extra clout, or you just think the guy's not on your level. So I don't know which one it is for Pusha T. But Pusha T don't even see Jim Jones as a threat. He didn't even respond back. So he just let it be. You know. Yo, TJ's balling, man. How spoiled is this guy? He getting layups on 7-footers. This boy could ball. And he's not afraid of anything. He's not afraid of getting his shot blocked. He'll still go for it. Oh, nice move, Shay. Nice move, Shay. You're going to have to do it by yourself, Shay. You're going to have to do it by yourself. Shay going to have to put on the show. You got to close these games out. Oh, he's 6'2". Okay. Shit, he looks smaller than 6'2". Look at this kid. He just running all over the court. Oh, here come that OKC defense. Now they're starting to open this game wide open. Oh, that's right. You did have him in Philly. You did have homeboy in Philly. I completely forgot about that. He just wasn't making a name for himself like he is on Indiana. He way better on Indiana than he is on Philly. And he playing at the highest level on the biggest stage. Look at him balling. He's still balling. He's like a walking bucket. Every time he get the ball, he damn near try to score. If I'm Indiana, I'm giving the ball to him and let him go. Let homeboy go. It seems like nobody can't guard him. Y'all keep letting give the ball to TJ. Cook TJ. Cook TJ. Look, TJ won it too. Look at him. He's still cooking. Yo, Shay, you better answer that challenge. Let's go Glock for Glock. Let's do it. Glock for Glock. Let's do it. Dominique Jordan style. Let's do it. Glock for Glock. Show me what you got. Y'all don't. Some of y'all don't remember Dominique and Michael Jordan used to have a lot of gold. Show me what you got games. They be huffing and puffing, got their chest out. Jordan get a dunk. Dominique get a dunk. Jordan hit a shot. Dominique hit a shot, and they just keep going at it all day long. Yo, TJ is balling, son. Yo, just keep giving him the ball, man. Let that homeboy go for 50. Yo, what the fuck? Y'all can't guard him? He must got like Allen Iverson speed, man. He cooking a whole Thunder team by himself. He cooking them. Yeah, if Nick had a better team, Dominique was playing with some scrubs. Y'all talk about Jordan playing with some scrubs in the 80s. Dominique Wilkins he definitely has some coke, some guys on coke. You know? But come on, let's do it, Shea. I don't see Shea Gilgeous-Alexander scoring at will like TJ is doing right now. How much points this dude got, man? He balling. Every time he get the ball, he like a walking bucket. If you in Indiana, keep feeding him the ball, man, until he get cold. Cocaine. Holy shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. But shit, TJ want a ball. He want to go Glock for Glock with Shea. Shea's the best player balling right now on OKC because half of these guys look like they on coke right now. He the only guy playing like it's Game 7 of the finals. Oh, and of course, Alex Caruso balling right now too. So I can't take that away from him. Oh, look at Alex Caruso almost jammed that shit. Alex Caruso ain't, whoa. Look at that. Man, give the ball to TJ, son. Give the ball to TJ. So y'all know, give the ball to watch TJ go at it again. Woo! Yo. Y'all gonna keep letting this boy cook, y'all? If y'all lose the finals MVP should just be TJ. Just for the strength of winning the game. Fuck that. If he wins Game 7 for y'all, give him that fucking award. I don't care what Tyrese Halliburton did in the first few games because this is Game 7. You don't win this game, you don't win the championship. This is the most important game out of all of them. That boy cooking, man. Yo, give the ball to TJ, man. Give the ball to TJ. Cooking. Yo, he cooked the whole Thunder team. None of them once spoke with him. None of them once spoke with him. This boy playing like he baby Allen Iverson. Yo, who is this kid, man? He balling tonight. And he's not tired neither. He's like a motor out there. He possessed by a demon or something? Oh my God, what a performance. Launch that. Uh-oh. OKC hitting them threes. It's going to be a problem. They hit them threes. It's going to be a problem. Shea finally getting some help now. And Shea's not on the floor, so y'all going to have to do this right. Y'all going to have to do this right. This is supposed to be a blowout. We're supposed to be looking at a blowout. Oh, look at Obi Toppin, loose a play on my Knicks. Oh, Obi, that could have been a travel. That could have been a travel. If you're not called for a foul, that's a travel. You shuffled your feet, my man. So, woo. Man, this is a good game. This is a good Game 7. At least it's not a blowout. Okay, salute, but Man, all your posts been about Kevin Durant. You got some Kevin Durant hatred tonight? What Kevin Durant do to you? Would you wanted him to go to your team or something? Yeah. All this dude was, yo, Kevin Durant rank chasing. Fuck Kevin Durant. Yo, Kevin Durant got you tonight, son. I don't know what. You act like Kevin Durant went to a team that won a championship or something, man. Yeah, he went to a good team, but what else is new? He always going to a good team. You still got to go out there and win, you know? Yeah, of course. KD averaging 26 points a game, shooting 50% from the field, you know? Yeah, he's going to be a good asset to Houston, but that don't mean he's going to win. He still got to be on the court. He got to play. He get hurt too much. Play like 50 games, 60 games, and that's it. What good is having Kevin Durant if he ain't playing? It's just on paper. Now, what the hell is the OKC doing? They just falling down. Hey, he's going to be 1 year older, no doubt. Okay, now they're trying to step up. That OKC defense is coming up. Yeah. McCullen needs some help. Y'all better help TJ, man. He needs some help. So, yeah, I mean, he's a bit of a ring chaser, no doubt. He's trying to win one without Steph. But yeah, man, the West is going to be big. I don't think Memphis making the playoffs next year. I can't see them making the playoffs next year either. But all them Texas teams should be good for the playoffs. I kind of hope KD went to the Eastern Conference though, because I want to see the Eastern Conference get better. You know, I'm tired of the Western Conference getting all the players, man. They got the number 1 draft pick. KD's still there. You thought KD at least left, you know? Yeah, this is really weird that everybody's getting Achilles injuries. And those are 3 guys that's probably going to miss out the whole season. So those are 3 key players. So Indiana, again, like I said, most likely won't be back in the finals again. See what I'm talking about? It's a lot of one and dones. There's no great team in the NBA. You make it to the finals 1 year, then you don't make it back. I don't think neither one of these teams are going back to the NBA finals. It's just my honest truth. Neither one of them are going back to the finals. Without Tyrese, they definitely not going back to the finals because that Achilles is going to be out for quite some time. Man, McCullen's still getting busy because every time a team win the championship, people keep saying, "Oh, they're going to two-peat. They're going to two-peat." Nobody two-peating right now because there's no dynasty really. Everybody's almost even. And that's not that bad. But every year you're going to see somebody different win the championship for a while, for at least this generation, until somebody builds an organic dynasty team. And I think the only team that could do that in the future is probably San Antonio. I think San Antonio, when they finally make it over the hump, they're going to be that team that could win 2 in a row if they keep their roster. But they got a lot of guys on short-term contracts, similar to OKC. You know, but when you win the championship, a lot of people want you. A lot of people, and teams may always come back with a different roster. Watch OKC do something stupid in the offseason and trade people. And then they don't make it to the finals again next year. Yeah, that's true. And Tyrese is a guy that relies on energy. So if he ain't 100% leg-wise, his energy won't be there. Man, look at the Pacers coach. He looked like he about to get ejected. He had yelling, screaming. What the hell? Yo, Zach, what up?
Yo, do you think the Rockets gave up? Like they should have not gave Jalen Green up?
No, I mean it's KD. They need a closer. They couldn't win with the roster constructed. You can't
Okay, so
if it don't work the first time, then change it. You
You
seen what
got
happened against Golden State. They needed a closer. And they got a
okay.
closer
So you
now.
got that. So you got Van Fleet, Durant, Sengun. Who else is on the top? Amen Thompson, and then
Yes.
who's the other guy? Who are they gonna replace for Brooks?
Who they going to place for
Cam,
Brooks? I
Cam,
don't
what?
know.
Cam Whitmore.
I mean, probably. I mean, they get a good roster. That's well worth it. Brooks is a role player. You got a chance to get Kevin Durant. You
Yeah,
take it.
but then what about the bench? They have a shitty ass bench.
No, they got a young,
They-
they have a young, energetic bench. They're young, man. They're like OKC, but this time they got a closer because OKC
Dude,
have a closer.
all it takes is for people to double team Kevin Durant. He kicks it out, and if nobody can make a shot, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, but those guys can make shots. Some guys are balling.
Oh no, no. Amen, Thompson.
You seen how good those guys were against Golden State. They just couldn't close. They were babies. They didn't know how to close games out. And
And how do we know Durant ain't gonna get injured? He's fucking old now. He's like 37, isn't he?
yeah, but man, why you so negative on it? It's a good trade. Let's see what it.
Dude, you used to bash Durant. Durant's
Huh?
not a closer. Durant ain't this. Durant ain't clutch.
No, yeah, but Durant is clutch, man. It's just that he's a ring chaser. We all know his flaws. He
He
goes to
can't
good
lead a
teams.
team. He can't lead a team. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, until he
Should have
wins
went to
without
the Lakers.
until he wins without Steph, then that's a different story. Yeah.
He should have went to the Lakers.
No, he should have went to go back to Golden State, but nevertheless, he wanted if he wanted like to win now with some veterans, him, Jimmy Butler, and Steph Curry would have been something. But I don't know how they would have worked that with the salary cap. So
I'll tell you right
too
now,
late now.
Mavericks are winning next year. I'll tell you that right now.
Championship?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mavericks going to be a good team. Mavericks is going to be a good team.
They got the first pick.
But all of those teams in Houston, in Texas, is going to be good. I mean, you can't hate on it, man. They got Houston that was the number 1 seed without Kevin Durant. So now they're going to not the number 1 seed. I mean, number 2 seed. So with Kevin Durant, they should be better, right? They should be at least have a guy to close.
I don't know.
If I need somebody to hit a game-winning shot, a sniper, a guy that could shoot.
So then why did the Suns trade him?
Huh?
Why did they trade him?
Oh, because that roster they're not going to win with that roster. They already tried. If you can't win with that roster, you got to move on. They need to deplete that whole team. Bradley Beal got to go, and Devin Booker. Yeah, you don't want to be on our rebuilding team. All of them guys should leave. They all should leave. Okay, so I guess Zach left. He said, "Who is that?" That's Zach. All right, that's not the Zach that you see in the comment section. There's 2. That's the Zach from Canada. We got one Zach from Florida and one Zach from Canada. And this one is from Canada. But man, everybody hating on Kevin Durant today. You got Black Jesus hating on Kevin Durant. This is the last day of the NBA season, man. I don't got no energy to be talking negative about people. More power to Kevin Durant. You went to Houston. I mean, so is every other team in the league got better. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to sit here and get mad at the guy for going to Houston. He said he just hate the hype they give him. I ain't got that energy today to be calling out no Kevin Durant, man. He's a great player, one of the best scorers in the NBA history. I leave it at that. He has flaws just like everybody else, but he's on a good squad. And at least this team knows how to play basketball, unlike Phoenix Suns. And they gave up some draft picks and stuff like that. They're trying to win now. If Kevin Durant brings them a championship, even if it's short term, it'd be well worth it. If he's the missing piece. I don't know if they're going to go out and get somebody else, but they gave up a 10th first round draft pick. I think that's this year. So Phoenix would get that pick this year. Devin Booker stuck in Phoenix. He better ask for a trade. He better do the James Harden and does badmouth the whole franchise. Look at TJ McCullum. Who's going to help TJ out? Yeah. And the thing where people say, yo, why you don't call Kevin Durant out? And let me just tell you why I don't call Kevin Durant out. He don't speak that much. He ain't on TV talking about, championships don't matter. He ain't trying to move goalposts. He don't care about none of that shit. He spend more time trying to get at the ladies than talking about debates. So you see how he was looking at that girl from the Los Angeles Sparks, right? She was like, my eyes is up here. Kevin Durant was like, what's up? That's why I don't go at Kevin Durant. He don't say shit. I can't call the guy out all the time if you don't say nothing. LeBron is the only one moving his mouth, trying to move goalposts, change narratives. That's what LeBron is, his own worst enemy. He can't keep his mouth shut. He always running his mouth talking. Then he gets people responses. Nobody talks about LeBron until he opens his mouth. You notice that. I didn't say nothing about LeBron until he started talking all that. Players don't get champion, all that, championships don't matter. They don't matter because you ain't got enough. If LeBron had 8 championships, he would have kept his mouth shut. He wouldn't been saying nothing. I don't know about that. I don't like doing the what ifs. All I know is T-Mac was a great basketball player, but he wasn't Kobe on the defensive end. So maybe that wouldn't help them win. And I see T-Mac get shut down by Baron Davis. I seen T-Mac blow a 3-1 lead against Detroit. So will he win with Shaq? I don't know, because I seen T-Mac choke. This is a guy that couldn't get out the first round. And you guys keep talking about his team. They were up 3-1. If you up 3-1, technically you're doing something good. It's not like you didn't have a chance to win. I seen Baron Davis get up in T-Mac's guts, knocked him out. Gilbert Arenas getting them clutch checks. Man, Gilbert Arenas be on one. He just be saying crazy stuff. T-Mac be saying some crazy stuff too. Yeah, I like T-Mac. But I mean, come on, bro. Stop talking about what ifs. Yeah, if you replace me with him, then come on, man. Now you do. I don't know what is it. Why is everybody starting to go at Kobe because he can't speak up for himself? Kobe was a better two-way player than Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady wasn't good at defense. Y'all know this. If you watch T-Mac play, he was a good scorer. That's it. Everything else he was lacking in a little bit. He was a good scorer. That's about it. Just because he had some good games with Kobe don't mean he was better than Kobe. Let's not go crazy now. Let's not go crazy. T-Mac ain't no Kobe Bryant. He ain't no Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe could play two sides of the floor. And when he wants to be a facilitator, Kobe could be a facilitator too. Kobe could affect a game without scoring sometimes. He could get rebounds. He could play defense. T-Mac don't do the little things that help you win. He's sitting on that podium crying. It's the same guy that played with Yao Ming was sitting there crying because they couldn't get out the first round. Stop trying to deflate or put down people who win. Winning matters. You guys always want to disrespect people that win and act like those other players didn't have an equal chance to win. They just couldn't win. They got outplayed. Yeah. I mean, he was solid during those years, Brandon, but we all know T-Mac don't play that much defense. And mentally, he could get taken out of games. He don't get that killer instinct. He'd be playing around too much. He'd be laughing, joking, showboating. T-Mac never had that killer instinct really in him. You know, he had it in him for that one game, you know, against San Antonio. I still remember that game. I remember that game like it was yesterday. Houston Rockets against the San Antonio Spurs. I was chilling in my house. All right. I had a house in New York at the time. And I'm just coming home from work. I'm tired. I'm watching the game. And I'm about to turn it off. I think the game was going to be a blowout. Before you know it, T-Mac, three. I'm like, yo, he was a scoring menace. T-Mac was a scoring menace, but he's not better than Kobe Bryant. You know, and to win consistent championships, you got to have that it factor. You got to be a tad bit better than somebody. And let's just call it what it is. Kobe and Shaq were the two best players in the world. Kobe was the best one-on-one basketball player in the NBA. He wasn't no 10th best player, nothing like that. He was arguably the first or second best player, depending on what year. Kobe and Shaq was the top two best players in the world. There were 1 and 2, whatever way you want to put it. So it is what it is. T-Wack. Oh my God. Oh, 16th birthday. He skipped to watch that game. Oh man. See, y'all taking me back a little bit. I remember that game. That was when the NBA on TNT was real late night on the East Coast. The games would last till like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I sit down there and watch those guys talk their shit. You know, that's when Inside the NBA had that special quality on it. It's still good. It's just not the same as it used to be. You know, before Shaq got there, Inside the NBA had a special quality to it. You know, it was so fun to watch because it was new, it was fresh. You know, good shit, man. Okay, now this game is looking like a blowout a little bit. Indiana going to have to make a comeback big time. It'd be so late to work watching those damn NBA games. The NBA games make me late to work a lot of times. I overslept, forgot to come into work the next day. Yeah, man, those was the good old days, man. I miss those days. You know, see, yeah, look, man, this is the last day of the NBA. Y'all got me reminiscing over here. Yeah. You know, good times. And that when the NBA was way better than it is now because it was 50-50 on defense and offense. It wasn't all this 3-point shooting contest. People was actually balling. They were playing basketball. And everybody had their own specialty that they were good at. Now, all people do everybody want to be a 3-point specialist. Can he shoot the 3 ball? Can he shoot the 3 ball? Can he shoot the 3 ball? You know, but I'm going to respect this generation because I know there's some young 13, 15-year-old kid that's growing up on this NBA. This is all he knows. This is his generation. This is his moments. So I'm not going to knock him for experiencing what this era of basketball has given him. So salute to him, you know, but if we're comparing the eras, man, they ain't nothing like the good old days. That's just me. You know, oh yeah, I got to watch my Mets get busy, you know. I gotta watch my Mets get busy. Yeah, and all 5 positions back in the day, people actually played them to what their description was. You don't get center shooting threes. I don't want no 7-foot guy shooting threes. That's why I got guards on my team for. If I got a shooting guard and a point guard, they could shoot the threes. I don't need no 7-foot guy shooting threes. Get your big ass down in the trenches and get some rebounds before we get out rebounded. Talking about you shooting threes. I don't want to see you shoot no damn threes. You know? Yeah, the playoffs are always cool for baseball. But I mean, I'm a Mets fan to the end, man. Hopefully we could get it done. Because LA beat both New York teams. They beat the Yankees and they beat my Mets. Okay, this game is getting out of hand now. The Thunder's they stepping over. They stepping up now. They're getting whatever they want. This is a typical Thunder game. I told you, whenever they play Indiana and they at home, they get a big lead on Indiana. If all 7 games was in OKC, OKC would have swept the Pacers. Or damn near had a gentleman's sweep against the Pacers. Because this is the place where they really could beat the Indiana Pacers. You know, when they're at home, man. They're getting at home cooking. Now your boys are starting to step up. Now the game is going to become a blowout, as it should be. That championship isn't within their grasp. It's their championship to win. If they lose, they got nobody to blame but themselves. This is your championship now. Yeah, both teams had good home records. Because if Game 7 was in Indiana, I'm putting my money on the Pacers. But if Game 7 is on OKC, I'm putting on OKC. OKC ain't losing twice to Indiana on the road. And Indiana ain't losing twice to OKC on the road. You know? He said, Shea about to win the ring before Harden. Oh, man. Man, well, what's going on here, man? We got KD slander. We got James Harden slander. You know. Holy shit. It's one of them days, man. It's one of them days. You know. But I'm going to miss the NBA. But you know what? Boxing is coming back. I can't wait. Jake Paul will be boxing this Saturday. So Jake Paul is boxing this Saturday. I think it's free, like on Netflix or something like that. So if you got Netflix, you could watch Jake Paul in action. You know? I'm going to borrow a Netflix account from somebody. Because I ain't paying for no damn Netflix. You have to give that to me for free. He's fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., I believe. Somebody in that family tree. Matter of fact, I'll find out right now. I know it's Julio. Yes, Cesar Chavez Jr. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He's fighting. So, yeah. So this is probably one of his best opponents, but Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is, I mean, he's done. He's like, yeah, way past his prime. But I mean, it's boxing. It's Saturday. I may watch it. He fighting all the legends. He fighting Mike Tyson. He fighting all the old dudes. He don't want to fight no boxer in their prime. He should be fighting Canelo. But he said Canelo don't want no sport. No. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, he does know how to promote a fight and generate interest, though. Them fights be making mad money. And Jake Paul is getting rich off boxing. He went from YouTube. He went from a YouTuber to getting millions off boxing. If he could do it, then anybody could do it. It doesn't matter where you come from. Doesn't matter where you start from. It always matters where you're from and where you're going. If a YouTuber could become a well-named in the boxing community, then me, you, any of us could just put on a pair of gloves and make our dreams happen if that's what we want. You know? Yeah, Canelo was good for a while. He boxed in September 13th against Terrence Crawford. That's going to be the fight of the year. I am watching that to the fullest. I mean, he making a mockery of boxing, no doubt. But I respect his grind. I can't take away something from a guy that worked his way up from the bottom. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, he started out on YouTube. Okay, so that's something to be like, man, you know, you put some work in. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, shout out to G Money, man. But only thing I tell G Money is when you talking to a certain group of people, you got to explain it in a way that they can understand. If you're saying stuff that sound like it comes from a dictionary book, you're gonna go over their heads. They ain't gonna understand it too well. Sometimes you have to hit them for the jugular, get straight to the point, and have it effective. That's the key. You got to have good closing arguments. And it's like TikTok. Think of YouTube as being on TikTok. Some people have short attention spans. You got to get what you have to make your point in 5 minutes or less. If you're making a YouTube video, when I make a YouTube video, I cram all my key points in less than 5 minutes. Because if I'm talking for 15 minutes, that's going to go over people's heads. It's good. It takes a lot for somebody to listen to you talk for 15 minutes, unless you really, really going at it. You got to be saying some crazy shit. What the fuck? Why is people screaming, son? You got to really be saying some crazy shit to get, to do that. But there's some YouTubers that could talk for like an hour, make hour-long videos, and it gets long views, some people could do it. Some people like that slow burn. If you're at work and a guy takes a long time with his content, you'd be like, I can't watch this in one sitting. I'm gonna have to watch this when he go to sleep. When it's time for me to go to sleep, I just listen to it. It's an hour-long podcast. I'm going to sleep. Even with this, I try to stay on 2 hours or less. I never go over 2 hours. I do an hour and a half or 2 hours. Because you don't want to say the same point, talking points over and over again. You want to get straight for the jugular. Yeah. You got to get straight to the point in less than a certain amount of time. That's called having the gift of gab. You got to be able to explain stuff and have it be effective. Because a lot of people can't do that in short time. They need a long time to explain things. You ever met somebody, Brandon, that when they talking, they take a long time to get to the point, and then when it's over with, you be like, damn, I should have said that when I had the chance. I blow the opportunity, stuff like that. Be like, man, I missed my talking point. That's the key to being a good debater. You got to be able to say things at the drop of a dime. If the debate is over, then you decide, man, I forgot to say this. This would have killed him. It's too late. The debate is already over. Some people stuttering, they thinking a little too long, a little hard to get to the point. Talking isn't just opening your mouth saying things. You got to have a way with words. That's what separates some people from others. And YouTube is a perfect example of it. That's the difference between somebody that got like 2 million subscribers that has a way with words than somebody that, doesn't. Shat need cornbread and pancakes in the offseason. Yeah, he do. He need to gain some. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander needs some weight too. 6 minutes to go, Indiana. Y'all better hurry up. Still plenty of basketball left to be played. So 90-71. It's not that much of a blowout. It's a winnable game for Indiana in Indiana terms. I mean, he's trying to do the T-Mac. Give Shat 50 pounds, he will be a force. He needs to develop a post-up game, though. Yeah, he looked like a skinny twig. I'm not replying back to that. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is not better than Kobe. Man. Yo, man. Y'all crazy, man. Some basketball fans today, crazy, man. You guys say people are better than somebody off one season. What are we talking about? How is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander better than Kobe? Because of one season? This is his first year winning a championship, and all of a sudden, he's better than Kobe. Wow. You guys really have short-term memory, or you just give people titles for like silly stuff. A guy could score 50 points in today's game, and y'all call him the best scorer ever because he had one 50-point game? Yeah, everybody better than Kobe. Yeah, I know. Like, what are we talking about? Where did Kobe disrespect come from? Yeah, I think a lot of people just live in the moment. Brandon is exactly right. It's like, oh, my favorite player just scored 50. He's the greatest ever. This is probably a one and done for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. You may not even see him in the finals next year. You know how many one and dones this generation? The Joker, Giannis. A lot of guys just win one championship and that's it. You never see them again. They stay losing for the rest of the seasons. Yeah, that is definitely laughable, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? He's definitely still young. And he may be a one and done, Adrian. What if this is his one and only championship? And for the rest of his career, all he do is just come an all-star every now and then, maybe be in a top 5 for MVP votes again. You don't know. That's what happened to a lot of these players. They win, and all of a sudden they never win again. I don't see none of these teams going back to the finals, and I don't see no two-peat. The Thunder's a good team, but they're not an all-time great team. They're a team with a lot of flaws. They got pushed to 7 games by the underdog team in the Eastern Conference, and they got pushed to 7 games by Denver. Yeah, the East is definitely wide open. Ooh, okay. Zach repping that Magic. Mm. Five minutes to go. We're going to see some champagne popping in 5 minutes. It's about to be over in 5 minutes. Champagne going to be popping. Somebody about to be a champion in less than 5 minutes. The Knicks need a bench. And you ready for the crazy take, Octavius? We need to trade Karl Anthony Towns. Good player, but we can't be giving him $50 million. And I don't want that guy to be my second best option. I'm sorry. I'd rather have Jalen Brunson being my second best option. Try to get Giannis Antetokounmpo, please. Try to get Giannis Antetokounmpo. Call Milwaukee and tell them, hey, we'll give you Karl Anthony Towns. We'll give you whatever you want. We need Giannis. Give me that Giannis guy. That guy that can average 30 and 18 rebounds. Okay? Give me that walk-in double-double. That's what I want. That's what I want. I need a superstar. Not some Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, go somewhere, man. Go somewhere. You're not worth a max contract. And the Knicks, there's a lot of players on the Knicks roster that don't like Karl Anthony Towns. They say he don't play defense enough. He takes You know, a lot of people on the Knicks are upset with Karl Anthony Towns' defensive efforts. That's what reports are saying. So get rid of him before he becomes more of a problem. Yeah, I mean, hey, we could get some role players to replace that, you know. But we need a bench, and we need an actual, this time, at least one superstar, not two all-stars. We need one superstar and one all-star. I keep Jalen Brunson, but he got to be my number 2 option. I need a big dog. I need a real number 1 superstar, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'd take a lot of pressure off Jalen Brunson. He could shoot and close games and be Mr. Clutch, like y'all say he is, without being double teamed, because all the double team would be going to Giannis. And Giannis is a better defender than Karl Anthony Towns. Look at them getting rebounds. That's a playground rebound. Yeah, too trigger happy for a number 1. And he's undersized, so he could get shut down. He gets shut down a lot. There's spurts in the game where he could get shut down. His arm's too short to box with God. Who says that, y'all? Your arm's too short to box with God. That's nasty Nas. So you know you're all-time great when people could quote your lyrics. That's how you know you're all-time great. He said, beat me to it. So, yeah. You know, damn, half of y'all, the internet, the whole world used the word ether because Nas made it famous. Nobody wasn't walking around with the word ether. Nas made that famous. Be like, yo, I'm about to ether this dude. You get that from Nas. You know, that shit that burn your soul slow. That's what it is, man. You know? How many trends that man set? You know how many people in New York wanted to walk and talk like Nas? Wanted to dress like Nas? Wanted to have the lyrical ability like Nas? Act like Nas? Name one rapper Nas ain't influenced. And that's from his own words. Name one rapper I ain't influenced. Literally anybody that pick up a mic was influenced by Nas. Even the other greats. Tupac was influenced by Nas. Me and my girlfriend was inspired by Nas's I Gave You Power. I Made You Buck Wild. How you like me now? That's that shit that moved crowds, making every ghetto foul. I might scar your first life, take your second child. Come on, man. I gave you power. I made you buck wild. Ras Kass, The Game, all influenced by Nas. Lloyd Banks, 50 Cent. Should I go on? Kendrick Lamar. Do you know how many people look up to Nas? Eminem could sing Nas's whole songs. There's a video where Eminem is rapping every single lyric from Nas's Halftime. Come on, man. Come on. Stop. You know, stop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess those two wasn't. But who knows? There maybe somebody in that group, maybe like MC Ran or something, you know. But okay, Southern Sports Talk, you made your point. But I said most of them. All right. Most of them. Even Biggie was inspired by Nas. Yes, the great Biggie was inspired by Nas. He even wanted to take the man's album cover. Remember Wu-Tang called him out for it? But like, man, Biggie biting Nas. He copying Nas and shit. You know, you have no idea how many people wanted to be like Nas, man. Dudes would literally walk and talk, try to sound like Nas. Steal a man's lyrics. He's damn near a genius, man. When it comes to that rap shit, he damn near a genius. The guy made a song called We Want wind, and he's rapping backwards. It's fucking genius. Listen to it. He's rapping backwards. He's telling a story, but he's rapping backwards. You know, he's telling a whole story and he's rewinding it back. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing. It's an amazing song. You know, amazing. Book of Rhymes, the Nas, the Lost Tapes. That's some of the most creative lyrics that you ever going to find is listening to Nas's The Lost Tapes. He got some body of work on it. That's amazing. Purple. Oh my God. Classic. Classic. See, now you get me in my Nas feeling right now. Oh boy. Ike with the Iverson jersey. You know, come on, man. It's like dudes be stealing Nas's lyrics too. But yeah, man. Them dudes got classics, man. The dudes got classics. What is this right here? Is that a travel or what? Oh my God. Book of Rhymes is fucking sick. That's a classic. That's an amazing song. Woo, man. Oh man, the color purple though is fucking crazy. He made a song called Purple. That shit is. If you get a chance, y'all listen to that. Listen to a song called Purple. Man, shit. Classics. Shootouts? Shootouts is similar to Wild West. Broad daylight, face to face without a vest. You know the episode does camouflage a spectacle. Ooh. Please, God, save the lives that the devil sold. See, it was written but never told. Keep the Jews, black man, is even better than gold. Niggas roll with iron. Yo, come on. See how I know that? Because it's a fucking classic. That's why. You know how many people could recite Nas lyrics? Oh, boy. Classic. Classic. What the hell is OKC doing? Y'all got 4 minutes to be hosting this championship. Don't be messing it up. Don't be messing it up. You're the man. Ooh, listen to Stillmatic. You're the man. Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic. That's a classic. I never asked to be top of Rap's elite. Just a ghetto child trying to make my path through the streets. Woo. Man, come on, man. Y'all can't fuck with Nas. Like Chandler Sharp say, y'all ain't fucking with Nas, man. The boy too nice with it. Yeah, speaking of artists, did y'all heard Lil Wayne's album? I heard the first song on Lil Wayne's album made you act like it was going to be a classic album. He had the soulful music in it, the New Orleans feel. I thought, okay, Lil Wayne, you taking me to New Orleans. Show me that down southness. But the album just went down south in a bad way. Shout out to Wayne, man. You know, Wayne could kick some lyrics when he wanted to rap, but I think he rapped it better. He like Tiger Woods. You know how Tiger Woods performed better when he was cheating on his wife and doing all that extra shit? That's the same way Lil Wayne is. Lil Wayne is a better rapper when he drunk and high. That when he's sober, he ain't rapping that right. He got to be crazy, like drunk, for people to like him. That's the only way people like him is when he's high off drugs or something. You know, he got to be on that lean or whatever you want to call it. But You know. But since we talking about this, so who's the best artist from down south? If y'all could pick the best hip hop artist from down south, give me one. What's the first artist that come to name? Who's the king of the south? Man, the Carter 1, I liked it. The Carter 2, I liked it. The early Carter albums was great. I think Carter 1 to 3 was great. Oh, Scarface. Ooh, My Block. That's my favorite Scarface song, My Block. Scarface is a bad boy. Straight out of Houston, Texas, making your mark on My Block. Chad, you got to win this ball. You got to win this jump ball. Come on, Chad. I'm about to say. 3 minutes to go to closing time. OKC about to win that chip. Damn, that Indiana defense is pretty good. Look how they trapped Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea looked like he can't even get past TJ. He had to work hard to do that. He took a lot of energy to get past TJ. Uh-oh. TJ thought he had a free basket. Man, the Pacers hanging in there. They're going to be playing to the end. They fought hard, though, man. They played 7 grueling games. They got nothing to be ashamed about. Ludacris is up there. T.I. I said name one. You naming me the whole ATL. Zach naming me the whole ATL. I just said name me at least one. I'm going to say you just say Ludacris because that's the first name that came to your mind. Ooh, Can't Be Life was fire. Can't Be Life was a classic. That was fire. Benny Single was nice until he got diabetes. Then he got shot. He lost his voice. It's a shame what happened to Benny Single, man, because he was up there. He was battling like the best hip hop artists. One of the best hip hop beefs or battles was Beanie Siegel versus Jadakiss. Oh my God. If you haven't listen to those songs of those two guys going at each other. It's the best hip hop battle that you probably gonna see that nobody talks about too much. They spitting bar for bar going at each other. Beanie said, I'm a sun kissed like a soda. That was fire. Yeah, that was Jada's toughest battle. Jada won that battle because he got too much wordplay for most artists. Jada is nasty. You know, the only thing left would be a braid or two. Fuck yeah, I can get you murk in a day or two. The locks, man. Yeah, the locks. You gotta just love how they sense of humor and their wordplay, man. Jada's on, man. Jada be spitting. He's like a true MC. Jadakiss is a true MC. He be spitting. Oh, yeah, I remember that. When you see me, you go with you, knock yourself out. Beans was on something. Beans was spazzing out. He was spazzing out on that battle, man. Beans was like, we could do this all day. We could go at it. And you know what? They're best friends to this day. So that was just one of those good hip hop battles. After it was over with, they shook hands and they got on songs with each other. Now they're friends. It was just a good ass battle, man. So good. It's like how Joey Badass is taking on the whole West Coast. It's like that. Joey Badass is giving us that essence of New York hip hop. He battling the whole West Coast, you know. But yeah, I always thought the weakest guy in Rockefeller was Memphis Bleak. You know, but Beanie Siegel was up there. He could have been an all-time great if his career didn't cut short. But Joey Badass be spitting. Sorry, but not sorry. He's one of the best New York artists right now. Very wordplay, lyrics. He reminds you of a artist like rapping with his ribs showing, 1990 style. Now he's a chip off the old block. He gets stamp of approval from East Coast cats. That's the type of rap we want in New York. That's the type of rap we want somebody to be representing for us. That's the type of rap music we want. Bucktown, USA. You get that whole Spiff and Wesson vibe going on. I fuck with Joey Badass. And believe it or not, he defeated the whole West Coast. They had like 10 West Coast artists going at him, and he defeated them all. He took on the whole West Coast, except for the big players. He knocked all them underground West Coast artists out. He gave them the business. No. Yeah, I know Rod Diggs. '98 to '87, we're almost done. We almost done. It's 1 minute left to the NBA champion. Y'all ready to crown Shea Gilgeous-Alexander the king of the NBA for 2025? Yo, Zach, you getting that new Xbox? I'm not. Sony beat Xbox so bad that Xbox had to go and have somebody else make them a handheld console. Isn't that crazy? PlayStation is the market leader for video games, and they completely annihilate their competition, and they get in the competition's games. You can get all your favorite Xbox games on PlayStation. Completely domination, to a point that PlayStation is getting lazy because they got nobody to challenge them. But I won't be buying I'm not buying I ain't buying no PS6. I ain't buying no PS6. I'm not spending no $800 or $900 on a video game console if the games are going to be cross-gen. No. Why I need to spend $800 on a new console if all your exclusive games are going to be on PlayStation 5? I'm just going to get the Pro, have like 200 games on my wall, and call it a wrap. I'm going to retire. This is my last gen playing video games. I'm not playing video games when PS6 comes out. I'm just going to retire with the games that I get, and I'm going to ride off into the sunset with those games, and I'm going to play those games. That's why I haven't been touching them lately. I have a lot of games like sitting in plastic. So I'm going to need my PlayStation 5 to last for about 15 years, way past when PS6 come out. Yeah, gaming market is definitely shaky. They charge a lot for games and all that stuff. You know, it's not like how it used to be. You know, but PlayStation got lazy a little bit. Yeah, the handheld might be better for you, but it's not a real Xbox. It's actually a PC gaming device. Xbox don't make consoles no more because nobody buy them. They literally got taken out of business by Sony. Sony make them wave the white flag to a point to say, you know what? We ain't making no money. Let's put our games on PlayStation. But I got everything I need to have. I'm not gaming no more. I'm just gonna, if I really want to play a new game, it's just like one new game. I play it on PC. You know, as simple as that. But I'm not buying no new console. I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to do it. It's time to get that championship, y'all. Damn, who knocked Shat Holmgren down like that? Dude went flying like a twig. Okay. OKC, you get your first championship in history. Well, technically, it's not your first championship because Seattle Supersonics won in the 70s. I think 1979, something like that. But as far for the city of OKC, this is your first championship. Devil May Cry was fucking awesome. I love that game. I actually played the newest one, which was Devil May Cry 5. Oh, hell yeah, I'm getting GTA 6. This is the last gen for me gaming. I'm going to stack up my whole collection. But when the PS6 come out, we move to the next generation. I'm not buying no more new games. But you better believe I'm adding that to my collection. I got over 100 games. And I'm going to send them overseas. I'm going to hang them up in a wall in some big gaming room in the Philippines. And I'm going to be chilling. I'm going to be chilling like a villain. I'm going to have all the games that I need. I can't do online, Zach. I can't do it. I don't like multiplayer games. I like single player games. I play by myself. I beat the game. I put it back. That's it. I don't like playing games with people online. You know, that's why I didn't bought the Elden Ring Night Rain game. Because for starters, I heard it was real hard. And number two, it's almost impossible to play by yourself. If I can't play by myself, I don't want the game. I don't want to have to rely on somebody else to play a video game. You mean to tell me I had to wait online for somebody to play? We don't do that, right, babe? I mean, show them to the world, babe. We don't do that, right, babe? Yeah. Yo, Shannon Sharp was spoken Jim Jones. He was right. He even asked Jim Jones, were you smoking something? Jim Jones said, yeah. Jim Jones was like, yeah, I was a little bit of drunk. But then he went back into a protective phase. Jim Jones literally said he was a little bit high when he was saying that. So Jim Jones know better, man. He know better. Yes, Indiana done. I mean, I'm kind of, it's bittersweet because, I mean, you know, they did beat my Knicks, but it's whatever, you know. See, look, I got people laughing at OKC winning the championship. You hear my neighbors? My neighbors are watching the NBA Finals. They say OKC is the champions? Who's going to take them serious? Everybody's laughing at OKC winning the championship. Man, OKC ain't getting no respect. See, this is a big market city, Los Angeles. People in Los Angeles don't give a crap about OKC. I literally got people laughing at OKC winning the championship. Wow. Talk about no respect. Oh, Obi Toppin looked like he crying. But hey, man, y'all played hard, though. Y'all played hard. Only one team can win. It's heartbreaking playing champion, playing basketball. Reggie Miller, GOAT pacer. Well, hey, until Tyrese Halliburton wins the chip, then I guess you can still claim on to that if you want. You know. Yeah, next season is going to be definitely competitive. Let me guess, they're going to give Shai Gilgeous-Alexander the Finals MVP. This is going to lead to people on ESPN asking if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is better than Kobe and he's on track to surpass Michael Jordan. Y'all ready for the fuckery? All it takes is to win one championship. Now everybody's going to be, SGA's better than Michael Jordan. He's on the track. He win one more championship, he'd be better than Michael Jordan. Now, don't get it twisted. He had a hell of a season. Scoring champion, MVP, finals MVP. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a hell of a season, but let's not get it twisted. So, but ESPN is going to be downgrading Kobe and uplifting Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, try to prop him up. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander about to be in GOAT conversation in less than 15 hours from now. Yeah, Brandon, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander about to be the greatest shooting guard of all time. This is, I never seen nothing like this in my entire life. What a dominant shooting guard. Yeah, man, this Pacer team is actually crying. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Indiana. Y'all play good, man. Both teams play hard. But you know what? I like the fact that they're crying and they're passionate. I mean, look how passionate this Indiana team is. This is what I like to see. I don't want to see guys happy, joking that they lost. I want you to be hurt so you could come back even better next year. This is motivation. Let this be motivation for you guys. What a good team, man. These guys really care about winning. They're passionate about winning. You don't see this too much in today's basketball. Guys, grown men crying. That's the passion I want to see. I don't want to see you showing off like Anthony Edwards, laughing and joking after you lose a game. Like, it's all right, man. I was good. No. You know, hats off to the Indiana Pacers for playing hard, man, and actually giving a rat's ass and wanting to win. Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of, actually. I mean, both teams play hard, but I'm not going to slam and say somebody was trash. Everybody played good. It's just that the Thunder just happened to be the team with the edge, you know? You know, this is the passion I want to see. Let me just see a little bit. I want to hear a little bit audio. Man, why Shea Gilgeous-Alexander sound like he from Africa or something? He got a hell of a deep voice. I know this. Oh, he's from Canada. That's right. He's not even American. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is not even American. Wow. A win's a win. That's right. But he got that deep voice. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, I got that deep voice. We both teams play hard. We do good. I can't understand what he's saying sometimes. His voice is so deep. He sounds like a guy 7 foot. If you just hear him play, then you look at him, you're like, I thought you were 7 foot tall. You sound like a big dude, you know? Yeah. Oh, actually, I was right. I predicted the OKC will win 6 or 7 games. Yeah, he sounded like Mutombo out there, man. Ain't that right, man? Talk to the crowd. Sound like this dog right here with that deep voice. Both teams play hard. I'm glad they got a championship. Holy shit. Good finals, but okay, see, I don't want to see this again. I'm good. I don't think the NBA wants to see this again either. Yeah, I keep this one championship and keep it moving. That's it. You know, but congratulations to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. You did your dang, boy. You did your dang. You know, so I want to see Shea Gilgeous-Alexander come back even better next year, though. Get some weight. Add a 3-ball to your game. You get a little better at that 3-ball, you know. But man, he played great tonight. He led the way when the OKC was trailing. He kept them in the game for the first half. They helped him out a little bit more in the second half. So congratulations to the NBA champ. I mean, it was a pretty much great season, man. Great season. Overall, it was an okay season. It wasn't the best season, but it was a pretty good season. You know, not the best, but pretty good. You know, I still think the NFL season was better though. Y'all know why, right? Because I'm an Eagles fan. I have the most fun watching the NFL this year. The NFL, actually in this order, the NFL, baseball, then basketball. Basketball was third place this year for me because I was so proud of what my Mets did last year. So that was something to be proud of. I mean, they almost made it to the finals. I know I don't celebrate almost, but it's baseball. It's different. It's a different sport. They go by different different things. Yeah, it's definitely no three-peats. Man, you could cut that out. Nobody three-peating in today's league because nobody could stay on this one team. I don't know if the Indiana's going to come back the same. They may trade plays. They may do something stupid. OKC may say, hey, you know what? We could get even better if we trade Chad Holmgren. We don't need to come back the same way. Let's just trade somebody. I guarantee you none of these teams going to have the same roster next year. Somebody leaving the team. So. What up? What up?
Hey, you can hear me?
Yep, loud and clear, brother.
Man, it was a great series, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but sadly with Halliburton. Oh, my from the background noise. My fault. Hold on.
It's all good.
It's good now?
Yep, way good. You always been good.
All right. Bro, listen. Sadly, man, Halliburton got out. Yeah, that's sad to see, sad news. I think if Indiana, if Tyrese was still healthy, if he didn't get an Achilles, we could have made a case Indiana would have won the series because they were still leading on.
No, we can't do that, man. We can't do that. What if could have?
Okay. Hey, but they won. OKC won.
Yeah, they got thoroughly outplayed. They got the Pacers got thoroughly outplayed in the second half. And this is OKC. I told y'all this was what's going to happen. Every time they play in OKC, they get that thunder run, then it comes a blowout.
Yeah, hold on. I'm coming. Hold on.
All right.
I'm coming right back.
All right. We got to give credit where credit's due, man. They won fair and square. They didn't cheat. They did what they had to do, and they always run Indiana off the court when they're at home. Every game has damn near been a blowout because they keep going on spurts when they're at home. The only blowout they lost was game 1, but Indiana had to come back down from 20 points. Then I saw that game. I said, there's no way. If these games keep going in that fashion, there's no way that Indiana's going to win because they're going to have to come back from being down. So, in fairness, if KD and Bill don't have no trade clause, KD will probably still be in Phoenix. Probably. But KD had no say. Phoenix could trade KD whenever they wanted to. Yeah, let's not even do that today. Brandon is right. Don't blame the refs. Don't blame Tyrese being out. Come on, man. We've seen Tyrese get run off the floor in OKC. He got blown out in damn near 3 games in OKC. So they won fair and square, man. Give them their props. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a great year. He won MVP. He was a scoring champion. He did his thing, man. He did his thing this year. He definitely did his thing this year.
Yeah, hands down. Shai, I mean, right now he's. I know it's gonna sound crazy again. I always changes it every year because when Giannis won it, I said it for him. When Jokic won it, I said it for him. When Curry won it, I still kind of said it for him.
Whatever you about to say, you're gonna be saying every year because nobody two-peat.
He's the best player in the world right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's the best basketball player in the world right now.
All right. the next year somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. But what do you think of KD going to the Suns, the Houston Rockets?
Man, that's the most complete team for him, man. That team can go against OKC. In my honest to God opinion, they can go against them. Because that's what they need. They need consistent scoring, and even in Kevin Durant's old age, he can help you with that. I'm gonna love. Sagoon is a really good player, man. I didn't know he was this good, but he's good. Like if you watch him, only real basketball fans can really tell and determine how good of a basketball player he is.
Yeah.
The post, man, you see that nigga in the post, man.
Yeah, he could play. I mean, Houston, no joke. They're a good team.
Yeah,
they didn't get the number 2 seed for no reason. They're a good team.
Yeah, Sagoon. I want Sagoon to be more aggressive, more so, because right now he is the second best player on the team.
Yeah,
Before he was, in my opinion, he was the best. And then Amon started coming up, and you could equal playing field with those two players if you want. Because I just feel like Amon just got way more potential. But it's the
yeah,
same with Sagoon. So somehow, some way, they was able to keep Patrick. What's his name? So Jabari Smith.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, man, that guy's 6'10", and he can
Mm.
guard damn near any position almost.
But man, the
Shoot,
West gonna
oh,
be deep though, man. The West is gonna be deep.
they damn near kept the whole team. Prince. So
Yeah,
they
yeah,
probably they're probably the deepest team with depth. To be honest with you, I probably could. You can make a case and argument probably deeper than OKC.
yeah. I mean, they can make a run for it. I want to see who's gonna stay on this team during the offseason. Is this team gonna come back with all their pieces?
Oh, so there's some free agents in Houston.
I mean, there's always free agents every year in the NBA because the contracts are short. That's why you don't get a lot of two-peats because everybody's like 3-year contract, 2-year contract with player option.
From
Nobody
the Houston,
signs long-term contracts anymore.
from the Houston Rockets, there's free agents that they're going to be free agents.
I don't know. I gotta look.
Okay, because they got Cam. They still got Cam Whitmore. Oh my goodness, they still got wow, man. Yeah, this team's deep, man.
Yeah.
Team's real good. Still got Van Fleet. They got Jeff Green that could help bring leadership.
Mm.
Man, they got some Tyree Essen. And I think they're gonna make some. The Houston Rockets still gonna make some more moves, man.
They
This
probably,
offseason.
man, everybody gonna make some moves. Lakers gonna make some. You know, Lakers coming back with a different roster. You
Bro, they
already
come
know.
back with a bang, man.
You know,
Hey, that new owner, he don't care about that luxury tax. He'll pay
he don't. You see what he did. You seen what he did with the Dodgers.
yeah. The same thing with the
He
Dodgers.
about
Yeah,
to pay for anybody. He gonna stack the deck.
they
With
don't,
that.
they don't care. He don't care. So
He gonna care.
So there's a limit. It don't matter. So the as rich as that owner is, right, and the resources that he has obtained through business.
Mm.
If in the NBA, is there a rule like how far you can go with the luxury, like with the what's it called?
But the luxury tax, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know if there's a rule, but I know a lot of teams don't want to do it because it's just too much money to be throwing down the drain like that. I mean, you're paying like twice as much, and it's just too much money. You know, it's
There's no
almost
rule.
not worth it, especially if you ain't winning.
Oh yeah. So
If you're gonna go over the luxury, you better be winning.
I guess the case is he's gonna go over it, man. He don't care. So
Yeah.
yeah, I won't be surprised if he goes over it. He did it with the Dodgers.
Well, he gonna have a lot of pickings. He could get Nas Reed.
He can get everybody.
He could go after.
He could pay him good money too. He could give him a
Hell
nice
yeah.
contract too, right?
He could go after Julius Randle. He could go after a couple dudes.
Could
Minnesota gonna be in
offer,
trouble.
he could probably give him the best offer than any other team.
Probably, yeah. Minnesota can match it though, but you know.
Oh, okay. So okay. Let me
So,
see. NBA free agents 2025. Okay, you got. Wow. Okay, so this the list right here. We're gonna see what the Lakers need. Oh damn!
you looking at the free agents?
Yeah, all these dumb ads. Okay, yeah. James Harden's a free agent. You don't need him.
Okay.
Julius Randle's a free agent. I mean, you could use a power forward. Who knows? Okay, Kyrie. Okay, Miles Turner. What do you think about this? Just lost the NBA Finals. Tyrese Halliburton's going to possibly be out for the whole season next year.
Miles Turner's gone. Miles Turner gone. He gonna get money. He gonna get paid. Somebody gonna offer him a big contract, and he gonna leave.
That gonna be the Lake. You think he gonna go to LA?
I don't know, but he ain't staying on the Pacers. Pacers ain't coming back to the finals, man. That's done. This team won't even be the same next year.
Okay.
These short-term contracts really hurt the NBA.
Nas Reed. We got Nas Reed. What you think of Nas Reed?
I don't think all three of them stay. I think there's 3 free agents on Minnesota. You got Alexander, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's cousin. Keep forgetting his name. And you got Nas Reed. I don't know if Minnesota gonna pay all them dudes.
Okay, you got John Collins, the power forward.
Minnesota can't pay all them dudes anyway because of the luxury tax.
Yeah,
they have to pay them double, and they don't have that. They don't have that money. Why do you think the Knicks let Harkenstein go? Because we couldn't pay him.
Yeah,
because of the damn new rules. You can't even keep your players on the same team.
Yeah. What you think about John Collins from Utah?
He's solid. You know, Lakers could probably pick up some. They're going to get some depth. They ain't They ain't gonna get no big name, but they're gonna get a lot of role players.
Yeah. What about Jonathan Kuminga? I can see that with Luka. He's a good defender. He can give you all the oops. He brings energy. He's pretty good at defense. He's long. He averaged 15 points off the bench. If you give him a starting role with Luka, man, I can see he can get a good little 22 or 18 at best.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of dudes gonna go. I don't know where Miles Turner gonna go, but he may go Western Conference. I got a feeling he's gonna go to the Lakers. I think Lakers gonna offer him that bag.
I won't be surprised. They're going, yeah. Okay, we got some more. It's a lot of good players. Oh, Nikhil Alexander Walker, Shea's cousin.
Yeah.
He's a good role player, man. What do you think about him?
Yeah, he's a corner. I don't think they're gonna pay him. They're gonna try to keep Naz Reid and Julius Randle.
Yeah, man. The Lakers got options, man. God damn.
Yeah, they got options.
Yo,
as if they never had. They always have options. And then when they lose, y'all gonna keep blaming everybody else. They change rosters every year.
Man, I'll trade LeBron, man. I swear to God.
I trade LeBron.
If you try to come with that bullshit, man, I better get the fuck. No, I'm joking, but
Russell Westbrook be on the rebound again. I don't know if anybody want him.
Oh, Kelly Oubre Jr. is a free agent with the Sixers.
Okay.
He could, yeah, I think he's out of there. I don't think he wants to play in Philly. Probably, I don't know. He gets way more shots now if he stays in Philly. I don't think Embiid. Well, that's the top. Cam Thompson. I don't think the Lakers will want him or any. Bobby Portis.
Okay. Brandon answers your question. He says the tax rule. There's no penalties, but if you're willing to pay higher rates and risk team building, so yeah.
Yeah, and team building. What you mean risk team building?
Team building, because you're going to be like, you can't get any more new players like I guess under contract or trade for them because you're over the luxury tax. So you got to stay with the roster that you went over the luxury tax with. So
so when you sign him, that means you got to stay with that player through that whole contract, the whole year, or?
Well, yeah, for whatever time you sign them for. But the thing is, it's a short-term contract anyway, because none of these players take long-term contracts. It's always 2 years with player option or 3 years.
Wow.
Or look at all those contracts. They're small. That's why players keep leaving teams. Only guys that got long-term contracts is the big names. That's it.
Okay. Oh, what about Karis LeVert? That's a pretty good guard. They got some good depth players in here, man. He's
a pretty good guard.
You got Quentin Grimes. I mean, you got Brook Lopez. I don't think the Lakers will want him. Or he just shoots threes and doesn't really get rebounds too much. But I mean, he kind of older. You got
you playing Laker matchmaker. You rebuilding the Lakers right now.
Yeah, man. I got. Okay. What you think? What about Clint Capella?
He's solid. I think the Lakers should go after Miles Turner. Fuck it.
I agree. Yeah, they got a lot of options, but I mean, so I guess you can just put Luka with quality, good depth players, probably.
Yeah, I don't know how many players on the Lakers are free agents though. I think ain't Austin Reeves up for a contract? Because they're gonna. I don't know if you want to re-sign Austin Reeves though.
Me either.
So you're gonna have to pay him this time. He can't get cheap money. He got to get paid. Because whenever you up for contract negotiations, you have to get paid more. You can't get paid what you just previously had. You had to get either pay more.
The Lakers, they I ain't gonna lie, they look pretty good, man. Luka, because before the Lakers sold that team to that owner that can won't care about going over luxury tax and stuff like that. I was saying, man, Luka should just leave the Lakers next season because I don't see a true future with this team. But now, man, Luka's good, man. That's the future. I mean, they're definitely gonna build around him now, and I think they're gonna. This
is why I don't want Karl Anthony Towns on my Knicks because I don't want them paying him. He ain't worth no $50 million, man. If you're gonna go over the, Knicks ain't gonna go over the cap anyway because Dolan don't play them games. You know what I mean? So he ain't trying to pay no extra money. So some guys are just stingy with their wallet. They ain't like the Lakers owners. Some guys don't like to spend. So, and Dolan ain't the type of dude that like to spend.
Just like Boston, what change do you think Boston gonna make?
Oh, Boston gonna be in trouble a little bit. They're gonna have a bad year, but I could see them probably going after a trade. They're probably going to try to trade somebody.
So you're gonna keep Jaylen Brown, trade everybody else?
Mm,
Jaylen Brown and keep Tatum, and then no, you got to keep Derek White. You have to keep him.
he may be gone. He's a free agent.
Oh, really?
Yes, Derek White is a free agent. So they're gonna have to pay him the bag or let him walk. So I don't know if Boston want to open up that wallet, but Boston don't seem like the team that like to spend a lot of money. Some of these owners are cheap, man. They don't like to spend money. You know, I don't know if the Clippers going to re-sign James Harden. He may be on the go. You know, James Harden was balling this year though.
Yeah, he helped take the team to playoffs. Yeah,
he was balling this year. They should blow that up. I don't know what you're going to do with Kawhi. Probably trade Kawhi. He don't even stay on the court. So.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't know what the Clippers you didn't even get LaMelo Ball.
I don't know, man. I know they probably throwing glass on the floor right now because they got rid of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He could have been on your team. You let him go. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was on the Clippers.
Yeah. No, but they traded him because I think Kawhi requested it. Like he wanted a star player on his team.
But hey, they're regretting that shit now though. Brandon, are you in? I just saw you in for a second. Let me just see if you're coming in.
Yeah.
Well, unless the Wi-Fi dropped a little bit.
But I'll tell you, man, shade the Iceman, man. Shade the Iceman. Iceman
man,
Shade. That's your nickname, bro.
The Clippers could have had that. You could have had the MVP on the Clippers. You know, they didn't want to rebuild with Shea. Didn't thought Shea was going to become an all-star. Everybody thought he was going to be a role player.
Who, Shea?
Yeah, a lot of people. That's why they traded him. They didn't have that much open.
Yeah.
He was. Think about it. The Clippers.
No, Jerry West. I think Jerry West knew probably. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a reason why he traded up to get him.
Yeah, but then they let him go for Paul George because they didn't know he was going to reach that level. He's actually better than Paul George now.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah.
What up, Stray? Yo, better luck to your Denver Nuggets next year, brother. Hey, yo, Brandon, what up?
What up, y'all? Salute.
Woo!
Yes, last day of the NBA, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, yo, are you one of those annoying Jokic fans, bro?
Yeah, Stray he's a Denver fan, but he's not a fanboy or nothing like that. He ain't none of those extreme fanboys.
Cause they be hating like crazy when Shea lost, man. Yo, if Shea lost this game, man, oh my goodness, man, you go.
Yo, what you speaking facts though? This is why I tune out of social media a lot because every time I go on Instagram, and every time Shea advanced in each round, they kept saying, "Well, he's got to do better than Jokic." I'm like, what does that have to do with Jokic? Jokic is sitting at home like the rest of us.
Yeah, he sent Jokic.
So it's just like.
Yeah, he actually sent Jokic home.
Right, he sent him home. Right, exactly. And like Kid said, his fans, they're so obnoxious. They had like Jokic is the first passing big man. I mean, Shaq, Rick Smits, come on, man.
Yeah.
Even
they act like Jokic is supposed to win an MVP every year. I say he didn't win enough. Them stats ain't good enough. I don't care about your stats if they inflated, man. They got to lead to winning, man. I can't reward you just for stats. Where's the wins at?
For real,
this man Shea had the best record all season long. He was a leader in scoring. He put the team on his back when they had injuries in the regular season. How is he not the MVP? That's what I was saying all year long. And then a number one seed, Brandon. Like we can't reward winning. In what world do we don't reward winning? This is breakout season. The Joker already had a breakout season. You can't give him the MVP award every year for the same old stats.
But Prince, I'll still trade Chet though. I don't care, man. Even if he won this finals, I'll trade him.
You said
I'm dead serious, bro. I told you this. If they even won the finals, I'll trade that nigga. I don't care, man. He still seem weak to me, man. I can't run about. He ran from Siakam. He ran from him.
Brandon, you trading Shat Holmgren? Kid Trunks on the belief that Shat should be traded. What about you?
Look, I'm like neutral. I get it. I get what Kid is saying, but it's just like, yeah, he too passive, and he did run from. He ran from old boy from in the last series they played. Forget what's his name. he ran from him. He had like he didn't want the smoke. I'm like, dude, you're on the best team in the league. You got the best record, and you acting this passive, this scared. I wouldn't mind getting rid of him. If you want to keep him, fine. Cause I do want to see OKC get back. But if Kid said if he's going, I don't really care.
Yeah, but Brandon, he's supposed to be the second best player on this team.
Yes,
but he don't do it consistently. Though.
He don't do it consistently. I'll say J-Dub that's showing more consistently in these playoffs than him.
Yeah, he's actually the second option. Actually, it's not just Chat Holmgren, but it's supposed to be Chat Holmgren.
Yeah,
but I mean, OKC is stacked. They got like 8 first round draft picks.
Exactly, and shout out to them, man. I'm so glad. I'm so happy for them, yo. They won this championship because, like you said, they haven't won since Seattle. Technically, because Seattle won in the '70s. I forget what year. They had Nate McMillan in them. I remember.
Oh, yeah, Brandon. Stray is answering you a question in the chat.
Oh yeah, hold up.
Hey, you think so? Shea, he had a great. Wow, I forgot he won MVP, first team All NBA. What else?
Scoring champ.
I forgot scoring champ.
Yep.
He also was he won the Western Conference Finals MVP. The Magic Johnson Western Conference MVP.
Yeah.
He had a hell of a season, man. Well deserved.
MVP.
Yep.
You know, you can't give. I don't know what's this idea. People want to give the Joker the MVP award every year, but I mean, you got to be winning.
I agree with last year, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, but this year, I don't think.
That's all right, but I see these fanboys got mad at me because I'm just talking about this year. I didn't say Shea is this and that over the Joker. I said Joker was one of the top 5 consistent best players in the league.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not MVP, but you're not MVP. That's all.
Yeah,
I think we don't have. Jordan was the best player in basketball, but he wasn't MVP every year. Sometimes you got to give it to the guy that has a breakthrough season.
Yeah, yep. I think Denver can get better next year. They just got to make. They got draft picks, right?
Who?
Denver Nuggets. Yeah,
Denver ain't got shit.
Oh, they got no draft picks. Damn.
They just lose everybody every year. They lose role players every year.
They got no draft picks either.
Yeah, I think they don't. I think they do.
Bro, they got a draft pick this year. Let me look the NBA draft.
Yeah, look at probably second round. They ain't got no first round draft pick.
I'm gonna answer Shrey's. Shrey. My bad. I messed up your name. My favorite NFL team, the Colts, and my NBA team, Philly.
All right. So there you go. But yeah, I mean Denver just lose every year. Every year they lose a key role player. They lost KCP.
Yeah, KCP. Yeah, I hated that. I'm like, what was y'all thinking?
That was due because of the new rules, CBA, right? They couldn't keep those players.
Under the CBA, the collective bargaining agreement, I don't know.
I think that was before. I think that was
Yeah.
I think that CBA didn't kick in yet.
That didn't kick in yet. Yeah, that didn't kick in yet, kid. Hold on.
Oh, so they just let him walk. Damn.
He was a free agent. He was a free agent. He got offered money somewhere else.
Oh, okay, Orlando, and then Orlando traded him to Memphis. Oh man, damn!
And now they're going to lose another key role player because Russell Westbrook was big for them. Now they're going to lose him. So they're always losing players every year. Though.
They can still make some trades. You seen how much Desmond Bain got traded for? And I'm not saying they got to make a decision though. I feel like they need to get a second big man behind Jokic, bro, or play a power. Yeah,
when you go to the bench, they need somebody to step in there.
Yeah, Jamal Murray. I don't know. He's being real inconsistent.
No, they may sneak in there and get Miles Turner, but they're Denver. Nobody's gonna sign to go to Denver unless they drafted there. It's the Denver Nuggets we're talking about.
Right. Low
one. They can make trades. That's why. Yeah.
I mean,
but they got to. Yeah. Go ahead.
The Joker may be a one and done for the rest of his career because he's on Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gonna want it, man. Y'all know nobody's signing up to play no damn Denver. It's cold as hell.
Right.
They fired the GM, man. They can do some things, man.
They're gonna have to win the champ.
Yeah.
All over again. This is gonna have to draft right. You got to get somebody that's forced to come there, not by choice.
It's funny you say that, Pete. Yeah, it's funny you say that. They're gonna have to go to the San Antonio route. Yeah. They got to do it all over again. Because I told G Money this. Because me and G Money was having late night talk, and he goes, "Can the Nuggets be a dynasty?" I'm like, heck no, because they don't work like that. See, if they were like the LA Lakers or somebody, the Lakers or the Miami Heat, which is a high market team, then you could. It's easier to try to build on that success, but it's not so easy doing it when you're a low market like the Spurs
Yeah.
and Nuggets.
It's more harder. The
It's more
Spurs
harder.
was good. The Spurs was good at it though. All their players
They
were
were.
drafted, and
Right.
they kept those guys, and he just got good.
And they had
That's
good
it.
scouts too. They had a guy named his name was Michael Brickington. I swear
Yeah.
this guy, he got Ginobili, he got Parker because they said Parker was going to be a bust because they said he's too little, too small.
Right.
He's a Hall of Famer now. So
Yeah.
they had good personnel.
Yeah, the Denver. I mean, yeah, you got some points about that. But those are like the super teams and great front offices, man. Spurs and who else you said?
No, just Spurs. Spurs like the main, low market team that won.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because they
Yeah, but-
drafted right. They won due to draft.
Yep.
Nobody was
Agreed.
coming in. Nobody was no big time star wanted to play for the Spurs. They
Yeah,
just won by draft.
yeah. Facts at that time. Yeah, I agree.
Everybody,
But,
David Robinson, Tim Duncan, all drafted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you think Anthony Richardson is the bust? To be honest, Trey, his past season was his rookie season. 'Cause remember, he got hurt. Yeah, got hurt when he got drafted. So I don't think I won't call him a bust yet. But if he keeps, because he's injury prone too, and the way he plays, he scrambles a lot in the pocket.
Oh, you're talking about him.
Talking about Anthony Richardson, yeah, my quarterback. So I don't know.
You
I
a
won't call him a
Colts fan?
bust yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a Colts fan, so I
Okay.
won't call him a bust yet. I will hold off on that. We gotta see what he do this season.
Yeah, I don't. How you felt when they drafted him? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like if I'm drafting a quarterback like that, I truly can't really throw the football that much, and just his pure athleticism. I'm real easy. I'm not too like excited.
Well, to be honest, kid, like because of college, he was a beast. He was a beast. He had good precision. He could read defenses. But yeah, like his arm strength is like it's good, but it's not like remember like Jay Cutler type arm strength or Brett Favre. It's not like that.
Forget
So
the
it's
arm
like-
strength, the accuracy too. I mean,
Well, actually, no. He's actually he's actually improved on his accuracy. Like when he came back last year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so he got better. His accuracy has gotten better. My thing is, like you said, is how is he going to hold up when he loses that step? Because you can't run forever. So that's my thing. Yeah, I was a little skeptical on that, but we'll see though. We'll see. He's still young.
Oh
Yeah, I agree. So you guys think so what you could so you don't think they could trade MPJ possibly and get something off that or
Cool.
not? Because that's a big ass contract. I ain't gonna lie. How much you get paid? $185 million.
$185 million. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. They pay that nigga way too much, man. Shit.
But they overpaid it. Yeah. That's
They thought that nigga was the next Klay Thompson mixed with KD because he light skinned or
Man,
something.
he was trying though. This dude was balling with one hand, basically.
But I get it though. They had a
His shoulder was all fucked up. He balling with one hand.
Yeah, but they had to pay him like that because like what he said. I forgot. Oh, Brandon, right? Is this Brandon?
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon. Because it's small market team, you ain't want to go nowhere else, and you just want to pay him.
Yeah.
You know, so, but like I said, if you're a small market team, you got to make like crucial decisions in many cases. You know, like you have to make the trades. You have to make the crucial decisions to like let players go here and there and stuff like that. Well, they should not have let KCP go, but I mean that's just a decision you had to make.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And what's that one player you guys drafted last year, but he got injured for the whole season, like Achilles torn or something? I forgot his name. From last season, Brandon.
Come on.
Probably don't remember. Probably stuck in the mic. But yeah, like I said, man, OKC, man, hands down, bro. I told you that black magic, that voodoo, that one gonna save Siakam. Hey, let me see something. Hey,
hold on. Stop that front.
Hey, Prince, let me see something.
Hold on. You were saying, I'm nervous. I think Indiana gonna win. I said, yo, keep your opinion though, Trump.
Hey, Prince. Hey, Prince. Prince, you know me. I'm not racist. I love all people. I'm African. I got Siakam tried to do that voodoo, man. He tried to do that black magic.
Yeah, I saw that video. I saw that video.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Wait, what video?
He tried to do that. I'm not racist, Prince. You gotta hear me out. He tried to do that black voodoo and that mat and that uba. You know what I'm talking about? That Ifa. He tried to do the African spirituality. He tried to talk to Ogun and Ashura. Let me tell you something, Prince. But Siakam, you got a white woman. You can't do that African shit. You can't do that African voodoo shit where you got that white woman, nigga. Google curse your prayers, nigga. Man, get out of here with that, man. I knew it was over, man. I said, what is this guy doing?
That looked spooky. I mean, how he did his eyes like that, son?
I know what that. I know what that is, man. That's
I don't know
number.
what that was. I mean,
That's
This was recent.
what's it
Hold on,
called?
this was recent. This recently happened.
yeah, this was
Yesterday,
game
2 days
6.
ago in Game
Pre-game,
6.
Oh
for,
yeah.
the pregame show for game 6,
What's
man.
it called? You what's it?
Some voodoo joint.
Yeah. Voodoo. Yeah.
I gotta go back and see it. Hold on, I gotta see.
Well, look at it. He tried to do it, man, but he tried to do the African spirituality. But bro, you got a white woman, man. You can't do that. That don't mix up, man. Just trust me, I know that don't mix up. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, he's trying to do that Wakanda magic, man.
Yeah.
Vibranium.
They got man,
He
they
got vibranium.
that shit ain't work one bit. Hey Prince, man, that shit ain't gonna work, man. That ain't gonna work. But I told you OKC, they won, man. It was a great series, man. I like Shea, but I gotta be fair though, man. He is a foul merchant. Because James Harden do the same thing, and when he goes to the playoffs and when he try to do that, they don't call the plays for him. But for Shea, it's different. That's why I still rock with Ant-Man, man. He don't need 10 3 throws to score 30.
Yeah, but he beat Ant-Man to the punch. He got that ring first.
I agree. But Ant, he's still young.
Yeah, he's still young. He got a lot of way to go.
What do you think this team should do? Because I feel like they got some good players like Terrence Sharon Jr. I think that's his name. Minnesota.
Minnesota got to re-sign some of their players if they can.
And Rob Dillingham. You know who Rob Dillingham from Kentucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those two guys can possibly develop. I think Dillingham could. He was looking kind of nice. And he's developing too. So Mike Conley will teach him like how to truly play a point guard. So I think he'll give him the keys possibly next season, and the coach will give him more playing time and gel within the offense. So, but I have to see it to believe it, more than anything. But it's a bad mistake. They should have never traded Karl Anthony Towns, man. They would have won. Yo, Prince, in my opinion, they could have won the finals.
You think so? If they have Karl Anthony Towns?
Yes, because they got the size to go against OKC. Chet not guarding Karl, man. I'm telling you, if he ran from Siakam, what you think Karl gonna do? Who's a bigger player? Siakam's like 6'8", 6'9". Karl's he about 6'11", 7'1" at best.
Yeah.
He's not that bad defensively. He's quick on his feet when defending guards and stuff like that. He's a perfect 1-2 punch with Ant-Man. And Ant-Man him and Ant-Man had great chemistry.
I thought, you know what I thought at first? I thought Kevin Durant was going to go to Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
because they was doing trade offers, but Phoenix didn't like it.
Yeah,
Minnesota got nothing to offer.
Yeah. Agreed. They don't got no picks. I'll say just stick it out right now, but you still gotta be aggressive because Ant-Man, even though he's young, you still want they're so close though. They're so close.
He ain't staying in Minnesota, boy. He too flashy to stay.
Anthony Edwards?
Yeah, he gonna go to a big market team.
So you think they're gonna Adam Silver gonna make the call?
They're advertising him like the face of the league. They need him on a big market. That's gonna make more money for the NBA. He can't stay in Minnesota. It's not gonna help him generate ratings. It's not gonna help him win staying in Minnesota. You're gonna have to get out of Minnesota. Right. Same thing happened to Kevin Garnett. It's hard to win on those small markets when nobody want to go.
It really is. Well, speaking of Kevin Garnett, that's the reason why they're hyping up Anthony Edwards right now. Because like they want to hype it up because ever since KG left, they didn't have a player like that. But like you said, Prince, for the long term, see, that's the thing about that sports is everything is a short term, long term. But really, you got to look at the long term. Right now, he's generating money for Minnesota, but if he's going to win a championship, he has to go to like a higher market team. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So like, okay, so what team could that possibly be like?
And that could be based off his personality. He would love to be in Miami.
I was gonna say Miami.
Who don't want to go to Miami?
It's not bad.
Probably Philly, but I don't think we have a cap room though.
I think Philly a little too gritty and grimy.
Right, we're too grimy. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up too.
That don't fit his personality. And if they lose, Philly gonna throw him under the bus.
Oh yeah. Yo, this same city that beat up Santa Claus. So
Philadelphia and New York are tough crowds, man.
They are.
Yeah, I could definitely see Miami or what about Atlanta? No, I'm joking.
Well, he's from Atlanta, but
that's right.
Yeah, I'm joking. Okay. So I could definitely see. Yeah. The Knicks. Go ahead. My bad. Go.
No, you good. No, you good. I was talking in the background. My bad.
Chicago is a
Knicks-
big one if they build around them, right?
I don't know, man.
Chicago's a major city.
That's too much copying, man. You don't gotta copy Mike, man. I hate.
Well, he already getting coached by Jordan in his offseason. Might as well go.
He copying that nigga too much, man. You look like him. You black as shit. I mean, you're not that black. You dark skin. I'm dark skinned too, Prince. I can say that. I'm dark skinned too.
Bro, he's going. Michael Jordan teaching them some things in the offseason.
And he stole his commercial. You seen his commercial? Ant-Man's commercial?
No, well, which one?
He stole Jordan's commercial. I swear to God, he stole his commercial. Go look it up. When Michael Jordan had the Jordan 1s and they said, and Nike was like, these are the shoes that were banned from the NBA. Buy it today. And then he had the black it out. Like,
oh, he copied that? I didn't know.
Yeah.
That. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to copy him too much. That's just for me. That's just weird as hell, bro. Corny.
Well, if you don't come back with a fadeaway or his back to the basket with a better shooting, I'm gonna say MJ, you failed. You didn't teach him.
But Ant-Man, I feel like last season, in the years previously, like he kept improving.
Yeah.
Like,
he's definitely improving. Yeah.
So I could definitely see him get better and better. Same with Shea and these other.
You know what he's lacking? He don't have Jordan and Kawhi Leonard style hands though. So
hand size?
Yeah. I mean, Jordan used to pound that basketball like it's an orange.
Yeah, because they can grip the ball more easy just because of their hand size. Kawhi, you've never seen the ball get stripped from him ever, really. He can get his spots. Yeah, he can get his spots no matter what. Because just you can't really stop him or steal the ball from him. You know. And speaking about with Tyrese Halliburton, man, how you feel about the East now? But since Halliburton sadly is gonna miss a whole year, and now you got Jason Tatum gonna miss a whole year.
Well, I mean, the East wide open. Pacers ain't going back to the finals, man. They probably going to be the Knicks or something by default.
So like, what team like you really see coming out the East? You probably got Orlando. Oh wow, that's bad. Orlando, Cleveland. Okay, you got the Knicks.
Yeah, I got the Knicks.
Yeah,
Knicks are. I don't know what's going to happen in the offseason, but if you just tell me right now, based off the injury to Indiana, I got to say the Knicks by default because Boston's going to be gone. Who's going to stop the Knicks? The rest of those teams is beatable for the Knicks could beat them.
I'll just to say it out there, possibly Orlando.
Maybe.
Orlando, they're young though.
They are young. I was gonna say.
Yeah,
they're young. They're gonna be good. I don't know how good they're going to be though. They're gonna make the postseason though. They're making the playoffs.
They got a great duo, man. That I ain't knew Franz Wagner was that good, man. God damn, game winning shots. He can dribble. He can even play defense. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
Him and Paulo, they're gonna be a great duo, man. They would have had a higher seed if Paulo ain't get hurt around the beginning of the season, and same with Franz Wagner around the end of the season. They would have had a way better record, better team. But I see him getting better, even with the trade. How you guys feel about the trade with Memphis with Desmond Baines?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's good for them.
He ain't worth no 5 picks, but I think Orlando did that because they know they're going to be good in the upcoming years, and they're not like they're going to be tanking or losing, so they won't be able to acquire like those picks. Even if
exactly right, it was smart.
So it was understandable, but
right.
I don't know about 5 though, man. Honestly, I'll give 3, but damn, but yeah, Desmond Baines, brings 3-point shooting for that team. Like I said, they're gonna, and he's somewhat good of a facilitator. So I think they're gonna be okay. They're gonna be good. He can 3. Yeah. I understand why they
got to pick up somebody too. They need some defense.
Oh, how y'all feel about Memphis? How y'all think they're going? Do you think it's finished for them next year possibly?
No, they ain't going nowhere.
They ain't going nowhere. Right? Exactly.
West is too deep.
They're way too deep. Right.
Yeah.
Because That's
the problem with the NBA, man. The Eastern Conference got to catch up. I'm tired of the East being weak.
Right. It's back to the old days. It's back to the old days. Remember the old days? They used to call the Eastern Conference the Leaston Conference.
Yeah. It feels like that again now.
Right.
Yeah. Especially early 2000s, I believe, right? And 10s. Oh my goodness, man.
Well, early 2000s, it was probably at its weakest point because really the only contenders was Philly and New Jersey at that time. Yeah. And then like 2010s, they started.
New Jersey.
LeBron. You had the Celtics big 3, Cleveland, Atlanta. Who else? Orlando or Dwight. So it got a little bit better.
Yeah.
With Memphis, I don't see him possibly being better than. We got to see what moves these teams make. They're not gonna be better in a minute. Well, Then okay, I don't know about. Okay, one team we could possibly say they won't be better than is Minnesota. They're not gonna be better than Denver, in my honest opinion.
But we don't know what Minnesota gonna come back with. They got 3 free agents. They
Agreed.
can't pay all those guys. So
Okay. Oh,
that
yeah.
team is not going to be the same next season.
Okay. I don't think they're gonna be better than Denver.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No.
Lakers, they're not. These moves the Lakers about to make this season, they're not gonna be better than them. Houston and OKC, so that's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, they got a chance probably.
Los Angeles Clippers.
Oh,
You think what you think of them?
the Clippers only better than them by like 2 games because the Clippers got 50 wins and Memphis got 48.
Mm.
And is a very injury prone player, so they could possibly make it out to play it. Well,
Now that's the guy that may go east. James Harden may go east if the Clippers don't want to pay him again.
And San Antonio gonna get better too.
San Antonio's already better just on paper alone. This is got to get healthy.
Depending on what they do this season,
they got the second draft pick. They got Castle. They got De'Aaron Fox via trade.
Yep. Got about Fox. Yeah.
They got Chris Paul coming off the bat. I don't know if they're going to re-sign Chris Paul, but he gave them good veteranship. They're good.
Agreed. I heard the Wizards allegedly they try to put up some pretty good players to trade to get up the second pick.
Man, Wizards are done, man. You're gonna have to. I know that's your team, but you're gonna have to be waiting a long time for them to get good.
Nah, but the Spurs, it could take. Let's say we give them Alex Sarr and Bullock Kalalabi or another role player.
What for that second draft pick?
Yeah, because the Spurs they're in a win now, somewhat of a win now team at the moment.
I mean, they could trade that pick because the second best player they say is a guard.
Yeah.
I think San Antonio don't need no more guards.
You know how good Alex Sarr is? He a good player, man. He give you 12, he give you 15, 12 points. He's a center that can block. He got 2 blocks a game. He was in the first team rookie year. He had a pretty good rookie season.
All right.
He's from France. He could play with Vic, and they played in the French team together. So that's why I brought that up. Possibly. So
man, speaking of that, another international player winning the championship. You got Giannis. You got the Joker. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yep.
What's up with our American players, man? We gotta get.
No. Shea isn't man. He North American. What you mean?
No, he's from Canada.
I'm joking.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
He is North American. Get it?
Nah, he from Canada. That ain't no American.
You know what I'm saying? Continent.
Yeah, continent-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean. I get it's just other countries because a lot of nations and countries they don't have a superstar player. Like back then in the 90s, only Hakeem with.
But the All-Star game, what's going to happen, right? They're doing the international players versus the American.
Yep. I noticed that too. Yeah.
So that we're gonna see how.
Oh man, Halliburton is out. Fuck. Oh yeah, America's over, man. Shit. Because I can see Halliburton coming in. You got Halliburton. Okay, so you got LeBron, Curry, KD. Then after that, you got Halliburton, but he's out. Oh, Tatum's out. Oh my gosh. So you only really got Ant-Man.
Yeah, man. We got a squad. A little bit.
I don't know, man, because it would have somewhat even if Halliburton was there, because he's a facilitator. He's one of the best facilitators in the NBA, in my opinion. He don't need a ball to help a team win.
Exactly.
But he's out for
play like Jason Kidd.
Exactly right. He don't need to put up big numbers. He don't got to put up a lot of points. He just
he's out for the whole season.
Damn.
So really, you got Cade, Ant-Man,
Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah,
cool.
Jaylen Brown.
We had Jalen Bronson. We're gonna be all right.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
We're gonna be all right. We got Jalen Bronson. That's your 1. Ant-Man is your 2.
Yeah.
Bron is your 3. KD is your 4.
Well, who's your 1? Cade, right?
No, I'm gonna go with Jalen Bronson as the 1.
Oh, Jalen Bronson?
Yeah. Did you forget about Jalen Bronson? He a point guard.
I agree, but I said the reason why I brought up K because he's a pretty good facilitator. He got like 10 assists a game or 9 assists a game.
Cool.
K Cunningham,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's solid. But I have him come off the bench though.
Okay, okay.
I can't pick him over Jalen Bronson, man.
Oh yeah, I understand. I understand. I understand. Okay. So you have him. Who else you
And
got?
Anthony Edwards at the 2.
Anthony Davis, if he's healthy,
No,
hopefully.
No, Anthony
Anthony
Edwards.
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 Davis, yeah, but Davis, he power forward.
No, he could be the 5.
He could be the 5, right? 5 or
Yeah.
4.
You can use Evan Mobley, put him in the 5. Evan Mobley, or you can use
Evan Mobley.
Bam Adebayo.
I use
Oh,
Bam. Right,
or
I
you
use
can
Bam
use-
over Mobley. I ain't using those.
okay, or you can use Joel Embiid. He played for America.
Nah, MB gotta go back to his foreign country, man.
I knew it was
on,
coming.
man.
I was waiting. I'm like, what's he gonna say about Embiid? It's
Hey,
true
come
though.
on, man. Take your ass back to your country. Stop doing
Right,
that.
he's from
Oh,
Cameroon.
man.
He's from Cameroon, so technically he's not American. Well, not that
No,
he's,
no,
he's American citizen.
he a fake African, man. He don't want to go to.
Yeah,
That's what I call it. Be the fake African. That's what I called him. That's what I got.
Fake
That's
man,
what I call-
he gotta rep his country at some point. Like, what we
Yeah,
doing?
yeah,
man?
yeah.
You know?
Who else?
Right,
man?
because he didn't
difference
play for
if
his
he-
country. Yeah, he
it'd
didn't
be
play
a-
for his country in the Olympics, huh?
No, he didn't. It'd be a different story if he was just born there and then raised in the U.S. But you was born and raised in that country, my
Yeah,
man.
yeah. And he
Like-
had opportunity to play for them, but he didn't. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, come on, man. Don't be that. You got Nikola Jokic. He out there with Serbia. Well, no one thought he was going to win second place. And he out there winning second place. You got Luka, Slovenia, small little country in Eastern Europe, getting the ass whooped.
And let's do the foreigners. You got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Giannis, the Joker. Man, that sounds good already.
Luka, probably.
Luka could be the point guard. Luka the point guard. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander the 2 guard. Giannis is the power forward. Who they got for small forward? I don't think they got nobody for a small forward. I can't think of right now. I know Joker would be the 5.
You
And
got
if you have Embiid, maybe you could let Giannis be the 3 and Embiid be the 4.
Victor Wembanyama. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Victor Wembanyama is your 4. And we could move Giannis to the 3.
Yeah. You still
And
got
let Joker be the 5.
Yeah. You forgetting also too. Scotty Barnes, he's internet. Well, I don't know. I take that back. He's born in America because I heard he's playing for the Jamaican team. So like,
No,
because the thing like
that's a hell of a roster though, man. Shea, Luka, the Joker, Giannis, and Victor. That's a squad.
That's a squad. Yeah, that's a Hall
That's
of
a
Fame
squad, bro.
That's crazy.
and you can't forget they're also doing wait no never mind because you also got to speak about their bench too though Prince their bench.
Yeah, I mean,
The team's benches. So
I ain't going that too deep in detail. I'll just do the starting lineup.
yeah, facts.
Especially for the foreigners, man, because you may have to pick somebody in there that's a role player though. Because I don't think you can't even that out. That's going to be an all-star game with some role players in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to because you're doing separate countries, so you got to throw some role players in there.
Absolutely. I still you could. I don't know. I was going to say Kawhi, but he's just too injury prone, possibly. And I don't think he's the best small forward, best American small forward. You got Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams.
Nah, man, just give me LeBron.
Oh, Jalen Williams. Paulo Banchero.
Give me LeBron and KD. We good.
Paulo Banchero. Come on, man.
Fuck all them dudes. Give me LeBron. give me LeBron and KD. I'm taking LeBron and KD.
I'm talking about the bench though, Prince. Like the bench.
The bench.
Yeah. Paulo Banchero. You got Paulo Banchero, Jalen Williams. He's won a championship. Jaylen Brown. You mentioned that. After that, you can get you can still put Jimmy Butler up there if you want. DeAndre Fox. Yeah, America got a good team. Darius Garland. Darius Garland could be a pretty good facilitator. They just need some more bigs. Right? Oh yeah, Donovan Mitchell. Oh yeah.
We're gonna have a squad. We're gonna have a squad. So.
Yeah. But guess what? The bench is gonna have for international. Alphonso Sengun. They can have him. They're gonna have what's another player for foreign? Trying to think. Pascal Siakam. So that's 2 right. You can have DeMonte Sabonis. They can do it so many ways on both sides. Frax Wagner.
Yo, stop for a minute. Look at that comment in the section. Look, who wrote that?
Serious question for even number 1% of SGA fans, or would you rather let him Man, get your.
Oh my gosh.
I can't even say what I want to say on here, man.
The
Yeah.
fuck? Who is this, man? What the fuck? It's always somebody coming in here saying something crazy.
Hey man,
The
man,
fuck?
you hey, you like another man pushing up on your boogaloo, man. Go somewhere else with that, man. I swear for
No.
God, bro.
I don't know who that
There's
is.
some weirdos up in
You
here,
press
man.
ops,
Right.
man.
He's like,
That's the thing, man. Today, y'all watch too much porn, man.
Exactly. All that porn now, facts though.
Hey, you know when you just say something common like, "Oh yeah, I went inside," and something like that, and he was like, "Oh, come on, man!" Like, bro, nigga, you
Right.
watch too much porn, man.
Right.
God
Pause. Right.
damn.
Everything's got to be sexual. Like, just chill
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, man. I mean, just watching that Pornhub, man. That's 2025.
Yeah, shit. Do that doing shit.
No.
When it's nighttime, man, go do your thing, man. Get touch your pickle, man. Tickle your pickle if you need to. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Yo, we about to be out of here, man. I appreciate y'all, brothers, man. This was a good
All right.
night. Last night of the NBA.
You
We
know
got
it.
boxing coming up. We're gonna have NBA news and all that other stuff. NFL around the corner, so
Yep.
you know.
Was it 3 more months? 2 more months?
Yeah,
Damn.
like 2 more months. Yeah, so
God bless,
I
brother.
can't wait for that. I can't
Me
wait
too.
for
I
that.
can't wait for that already.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Salute, P.
All right, salute, Don. Peace.
Was it like 3 months away?